rounds left on the 2018 Sunoco Elite Series calendar as we return here back to the last Super Speedway on the schedule here. Welcome everybody to Talladega Super Speedway, a track that's been around since the very beginning and will continue to run races for probably ever in this series. It's definitely a track that has a lot of history and a lot of fun finishes to return back here. It's the last Super Speedway left on the 2018 calendar, so this is probably the last big wild card that could throw a wrench in the championship. But you never know with some of the tracks coming up. They've caused some issues in the past. But on pole position today, it is his fourth time this year. Kieran Malcher sits on pole position. And it's just amazing that Malcher has been able to be up near the front as much as he has in qualifying, and he now ties for second on the most pole positions in one season list, tying Philip Scott from 2017 and Paul Jackson from 2014, if I'm correct. The only one he hasn't beaten is Brock 6 back in 2013. As he's coming here today. Again, he has a sabbatical at the end of the season. He will not be returning in the 2019 season. So trying to finish off the season well, and honestly, it's a good start so far. Alongside the Homestead winner, Shane Vincent, coming out here with a lot more confidence now that he's a race winner. 43rd winner in Elite's history, and going to the 42 car next year. He's very excited about returning to this team as the team moves to Dodge next season. We'll have to see what he can do for the rest of the season in the 04 Chevrolet. On row 2, it's the hometown hero, Scott Roush. Out of the Alabama, the only Alabama native in the field, if I'm correct. And he comes out here today. He said that this track has been a curse for him ever since he started racing here. He wants a win here at his home track for the first time. He's starting in third. Alongside Sean Angel, Trailblazer has had amazing luck at this track in the past. They've won here a few times, and they even won 2 here a few years back. Angel could possibly win this race, leeching off of that Trailblazer luck at Talladega. On row 3, Jay Durrell, starting in P5. Fitzroy Australia had an overall great qualifying, as you see the other two not far back. This team has been fast in practice, they're fast in qualifying. We'll see if Fitzroy Australia can keep the pace up, though with a shuffly track like this, pace may not matter. Alongside Daniel Bouchard, moving down to Fallout Racing next season, but still in the Honda Alliance. But Bouchard, very interesting season it has been, very up and down, and only a few races left he's gotten this 15. On row 4, it's a pair of Hondas. It's Ryan Griffin and Connor Monaco, 2 guys that have been winless this year, but have both come close, and both a lot of people think could be getting that first career win sometime soon. Both already have their rides reconfirmed the next season. And on row 5, it is second in points, William Brock. But this is a track that has plagued him in the past. He has DNF'd here the last 2 seasons in a row. He really wants to break that bad luck, because if he doesn't, he will be susceptible to being taken away from the championship fight. Rahal, this is his biggest chance to try and run away. But his biggest problem is he starts pretty far back. And alongside Gatlin Downey, won at Armory Digital in a rank D. Can he win at Talladega in a rank D as well? I will look back at your points leader, though again, he starts pretty far back, way back here, near the rear with Jackson. Rahal has a lot of progress to make up. But at a track like this is best case scenario for him to be starting at the rear of any track. It would be Talladega. He can probably make it back up pretty easily. And Paul Jackson went to the rear due to wheel damage that couldn't get fixed. Bobo Jones had an engine failure, and Sean Ard had fuel intake issues that ended in an incident with Skylar Johnson. So very unfortunate for them. They're starting at the rear. We actually got our issue reports, so we're going to restack and get ready to go here at Homestead. Seems we have an issue reported, so we are going to get things restacked and ready to go here at Talladega before we go green. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, the pace car will roll down pit lane Our final super speedway on the 2018 calendar is about to get underway here. It's Kieran Mulcher and Shane Vincent who will lead it down to the green flag here as we roll through the tri-oval. For the first time, can Roush win at his home race? Can the top 8 get their first plate win? We're about to find out. Green flag is in the air. It was a terrible start out of Shane Vincent and Jay Durrell. This leads Roush and Bouchard onto the back of Kieran Mulcher as they're going to go 3 wide for the lead on lap 1. Durrell getting a push from Griffin. He's going to try to hunt up and get back into this battle. Roush puts the block on Bouchard, will get his teammate, and Scott Roush has the lead. Roush coming into the tri-oval, he blocked Bouchard, he goes way down low to block any possible challenge, and Scott Roush will lead the first lap of his home race here at Talladega. How long will it last? Can he block the 6? Yes, he can. Blocks down low, says no you don't. He keeps the lead as we roll through 1 and 2. Roush now has the challenge from Ryan Griffin. Can he keep him at bay? He's just gonna stay in front of Griffin. Griffin, though, jumps out. Paulson lunging down the inside of his teammate for 3rd. We roll through 3 and 4 the second time. Bowers getting into this. He's got Johan Arndt, DJ Curtis behind him. Griffin out of 4. He's got Paulson challenging now. Everyone's scrambling on the start. And the second lap, I think that's going to go to Paulson. Yes. Lap 3, Paulson puts the block on Bowers. It doesn't work. Bowers down the inside. That was a very risky block. It could have ended terribly, but it didn't. It's just going to get Bowers the lead here. Starting to see some 4 wides. Those can get dangerous as here comes DJ Curtis down the inside for the lead as well. Everyone's just recycling positions on this start, waiting for that first caution to strike. Bowers tries to put the block on Curtis. He can't. Curtis doesn't have much help of a push. If Bowers did have a push, he could get him on the outside, but there is no push. Everyone just waiting for the first caution to end this recycling phase. And that was Skylar Johnson there. We're 4 wide for the lead. Here comes Wolfstein von Schaefer, pushed by, there he is, Roman Rahal, your points leader. We knew we'd see him eventually. It only took us 4 laps and he's already up here. He's got Pericles, a log, and Halleck was behind him, but they're going to push down the inside of the log. Halleck, Freeze, and Jackson, who started at the rear. Look at this way high line. These guys don't know what to do. They're just kind of stuck. Paulson going to move down to the 3rd line. We're 4 wide. We're starting to form 4x4s. But it's your points leader, Roman Rahal, who will lead a lap, get 2 extra bonus points for his championship. And yellow flag is out. There's a spin in the back. And that will end the recycling phase. It's a 1-car spin. That's Shane Vincent. Doesn't look like he's got too much damage. But it will bring the run to an end nonetheless. And Roush just got put around. Uh-oh. Roush is around. He's got some damage from that as well. So finally, the chaos would overboil. Who would it be responsible? Let's see if we can get a different view. I think, yeah, Shane Vincent and Connor Hurley just got together and drifted up the track into the outside wall. Not really anyone's fault there. When you're that tight together, you do what you can. Max Jackson will get back into the pack. Good for him. As we are now under caution here. What happened to Roush, though? So this would be people trying to slow down, going 4 wide. I don't even think this was anyone's fault. It happens. Johan Arndt gets a piece of that as well, and so does, I believe, Eric Monaco. So that's also not really anyone's fault when you're trying to slow down going 4 wide. It happens. And Roush will have to get that repaired. It doesn't look like he'll be winning at his home race. Alright, getting ready to go green once more. No one's dropped out of the race, obviously. Those incidents are too small to knock anyone out. But now Roush and Vincent are at the rear of the field. No one's even a lap down. We're all just set up and getting ready to go back green. Rahal has 2 wins at super speedways previously. One of them being Speedway type super speedway, which was Michigan, and the other one being Talladega back in 2013, which is a restrictor plate track. So he knows how to win a restrictor plate. Hit the guy behind him. Nick Pericles knows how to win a restrictor plate. He won the last restrictor plate back in Armory Digital. Scott Ganassi in a very unique position to try to sweep all of the super speedways this year. I believe that would be a first. As we roll through 3 and 4, we're coming to lap 9 of 47. Pace car will come in this time. And your points leader. Oh boy. These people have all got to scramble to try to dethrone this guy, because if they don't, championships are going to be ended. And as we come through the tri-oval, Roman Rahal, the points leader, will lead it back down on the green flag here, coming to lap 9 of 47, as we're going to go back green here at Talladega. And it was a fantastic start out of the 83. He's going to get going and try to get a little bit of breathing room early. Try to lead another lap or two. Pericles now has pressure from that is Halleck and Freeze, but Freeze not going to work with him. Despite them both being Fords, that would have actually been a good partner to work with, but I guess he just doesn't want to work with him, but he has no choice. Halleck was faster down the back straight. And Jack Halleck will take second. Halleck has won, if I'm correct, Halleck has won here before, hasn't he? I believe he won back in Pensacola back in his rookie year, but I'm not sure if he's won here before. He might have. I know he's won at restrictor plate, so I know he has experience at him, so I wouldn't count him out of this, as he's now closing in behind. Why are we 4 wide already? Guys. Yeah, okay, Pericles just backed out of it. Didn't want anything to do with that. Good choice. He's going to get Freeze in front of him. And that's Gatlin Downey going to third, and the Super Speedway King down the inside of him. That is Aiden Shepard. His second race back in the 34 since his injury back at Cardiala. And nope, he's not going to be able to get up there. Instead, Skylar Johnson down the inside. We have a 3-car train at the front, though. It's Rahal, Halleck, and Downey, 2 ranked Ds, and the points leader. Downey not going to wait for Halleck to make a move on Rahal. He'll go down the inside and take away second. Now, ooh, this is interesting. Downey's being approached by his future team, but neither of them will be his future teammate, as Paulson's moving to Maverick and Finn Guy's retiring. So how will this relationship work between the 3 of them? Since the 40 car will be Downey's next year. Downey, they won't challenge him. They're letting him go. I think everyone just wants to rip that 83 out of the lead. And if anyone can pull it off, it's going to be this guy. The only ranked D winner in history. He's done it twice. And it's Gatlin Downey down the inside for the lead. Rahal has been taken out of it. And now they'll start taking him out. They waited. They waited for him to take Rahal out of the lead. And now they're striking. We're 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for 4th. And who led that one? I think that was the Super Speedway King. No, that was Finn Guy in the middle. Who got it? Bowers makes it 4 wide for the lead. Oh, God. People are getting desperate here. Rahal has his teammate behind him. On the outside with Downey. Skyla is just going to slip in line. Not even going to challenge Bowers. Let him go. Bowers wants to lead a lap. Get some more points on the board. Rahal trying to make it 4 wide with Downey, which is way too risky. You're the points leader. Why would you risk this type of thing? You can always just come back, man. Settle. All right, we roll through. It is Carson Bowers leading now over 2, 3 Hondas. And Aiden Shepard as he leads. Bowers, has super speedway experience. I wouldn't count him out either. He was, if I'm correct, the first ever winner at Pensacola. Bowers knows how to win at restrictor plates, so I wouldn't count him out of this. Scott has won at this very track back in 2013 when he was back in the 8 car for his own team, what used to be his own team, Scott Ganassi Racing, which is folding at the end of the year. So Scott has won at a plate track. Bowers has won at a plate track. Lorenzo Log has not. Bouchard has not. Griffin is not. Schaefer is not. And then there's the Super Speedway King, Aiden Shepard, the guy who is known for being the best around super speedways, as he's just holding his middle line. Obviously not too worried. We're only 14 laps into this. There's a long ways to go and a lot of time to be made up. Bowers, though, continues to lead out front. Scott not really worrying about making that pass just yet. Trying to make passes too early is how you get past yourself. Just staying in tandem with the 39 is your best option. And that's what he's doing. Scott playing it very smart. But here comes the Trailblazers, Wolfstein Von Schaefer and Sean Angel. Again, this team has such good luck at this track. They know how to set themselves up in a good position to win races here. And once again, we're back in the situation. They are 3-6. Von Schaefer, though, down the inside of Scott. Not going to wait for him to make a move. Not going to settle in line. The rookie, Von Schaefer, down the inside for second. He'll bring Rowe with him. Alexander Rowe has never won at a plate track. He's only won speedways and, I believe, 2 road courses in his 8 wins. We've already had some people lose the pack, that being Scott Roush, Connor Hurley, Eric Monaco, Cranko, Vincent, Max Jackson, Johan Art, Sean Hard, CL Van Aller, and Roger Ray. Everyone else is still in this. There's 32 guys left in the pack. And they're actually approaching Scott Roush. Roush, his day went downhill fast. It's now Carson Bowers still leading, but now he's got Von Schaefer breathing down his neck. Scott's trying to already get back into this. There's Monarch. Monarch could get rank B. They're in a very good position to do so, and they are in a tandem of 3 working together. This team is known for working well together. But again, when you're this early in the race, you just want spots. It's not your biggest concern to work together at this point. You should be working together at the late stages of the race, not the early stages. And there it is, down the inside for the lead, Wolfstein Von Schaefer. Take the lead. I'm not sure if he's even led a lap this season. I believe he has. I think he's led a few. And he will lead one here at Talladega. Come out of the tri-oval, and here's our first lapper. That's Scott Roush. How are they going to deal with him? Schaefer's through him. Oh, Bowers couldn't get him. And that will lead Curtis and Windhelm and a log to go with the 3 of them. And Roush is going to hold up everyone. Is that damage affecting him, or was he just out of the draft, is the question. I think the damage is affecting him. It is. It definitely is. They are just trying to push him through. Roush is kind of stuck in the middle. He could move high here, but is he going to, or is he going to stick in his line? I think he's just going to let Paulson through. Let Paulson get through and then maybe go wide. I don't know, but yeah, that's going to screw over a lot of people and help a lot of others like Duncan. Rahal got through that. But now there is a little bit of a breakaway. We got a 5-car breakaway out front. It's Wolfstein Von Schaefer, Philip Scott, Curtis, Windhelm, and a log who lead out front in a 5-car breakaway. And then it's this single file line led by Carson Bowers and Paul Jackson, who are going to try to hunt them back down. But these guys are on fire. These 4 are just working in a train to try to get away, which is smart. But one single caution could ruin all of that. Once again, Windhelm down the inside of Curtis. He'll get him this time. Hans Windhelm. Oh boy. We've seen what Windhelm and the 88 car can do together. That's how Caesar got his win back at Armory Digital a few years ago. Now we're back in this scenario. And yeah, Windhelm's not waiting for anyone. He's gonna keep moving. Now they gotta deal with the 63 of Connor Hurley, who is slow. Yep, they're getting into a line. I think they're all just gonna try to go around him. Is Hurley gonna stay out of the way? Yes, he is. Hurley is not gonna bother. Here comes, uh-oh, that's actually gonna slow the pack down. Here comes Hans Windhelm and Philip Scott for the lead. All this does is it slows them down. They're not in a draft anymore. This is big for the guys behind. They need to push. Bowers was able to use the outside line. He's gonna start to try to break away, maybe. Use a log to try to get up to the front again. Him and a log could go together. Arndt's through Hurley. I think Hurley's actually starting to speed up. But I think he's too slow, yep. The lap cars are causing too much issues. It's breaking up the pack too much, which is just causing these guys to get away more. Because again, they're just continuing to fight with each other. And yeah, Wolfstein von Schaefer was not going to settle for dropping back. He wants to lead laps. He wants to lead the most laps. He wants to keep owner's points, most of all. But the fight we need to focus on, where is the 83? Okay, there he is. Where's the 4? And there's the 01. So they're all not too far from each other. One more push, and I think you could get up there with them. And yeah, these guys are broken up now. This is just giving a chance for these guys to catch up, and they have. They've caught that gap a little bit. Soon. He'll be here soon. When it's right now, Wolfstein von Schaefer and Hans Windhelm, 1 and 2. Curtis in 3rd. Monarch. William Carlson Jr. has got to be ecstatic on the box right now watching what's happening. Because if this keeps up, they're in an amazing position. But where we're looking, the pack is tightening. And that's making me a little scared. Because if a crash happens, that ends their domination right there. Once a crash happens, everything resets. And, oh boy. Well, you want anyone leading you. It's, oh, that's big. They couldn't get Roush. Oh, no, here they come. Yep, they got Shepard and Downey leading them. That is 2 very scary guys to be leading this pack. That's really good for them. This is what this pack needs, is these 2 leading them. Look at how much closer they are now. If they can weave around the 38, push him through the middle. Push him through the middle. No. Oh, and that's going to ruin it. They were close. But no, they're still a little too split up now. They're not a pack anymore. Instead, Curtis is falling into the grips of the 77. And now Roush is going to cause some confusion. Brock is through. Rahal and Duncan both struggling. This is big. This is big for championship. Roush again just stuck in the middle, just letting people go through, not worrying about it. Just running his own lines, which it's all you can do when you're a lap car in this scenario. He's got Sonas, yeah, he's stuck. And that is really big. That's huge for this. And now, this top 3, as broken as they are, we got more people joining the fray. Although it's not the big pack we expected, it's still 6 more people joining in, including Lorenzo Log getting back into this. Curtis is getting back into this. But instead, it's just these 3 fighting at the front. Not for long. Uh-oh. Jackson and Shepard being forced together is interesting. Oh, they have so much more speed. Oh, they almost got the inside of Scott there. They can't. Scott blocks his own teammate off. No mercy, not even for your teammate. That's crazy. Where is Brock and Duncan? Or not Brock, Rahal and Duncan. Duncan fell so far. And so did Rahal. Brock is up in 12th. This is huge. Here we go. Now the battle's on. The pack is tightening up again. And this time, these guys are not going to get away from them. We're going to have a top 9 battle. Maybe even the guys behind could get in this if these guys at the front continue to battle. Wolfstein von Schaefer has led a lot of this race because of that breakaway that they got. But now he's got more than just 3 challengers behind. He's got 8. One of them being Jay Durrell, now taking away second. Gatlin Downey going for it as well. A lot of big names and a lot of small names getting into this. We saw Freeze earlier. Where is he? There's the 8. About the 28. Cody Lamas. 12th. So still 3 Monarchs, even with Freeze out of it. Monarchs still got 3 up here. They're in a very good spot right now. And again, Gatlin Downey. He knows how to run these super speedways, and here he comes down the inside of Schaefer. Windhelm and Rowe getting a little too close for comfort. Okay, we're good. I think. Right, Lamas? No. I really don't like this. Windhelm's keeping his distance, but we are 4x4. Uh-oh. This is where it could go wrong. This is where that incident could happen. And they're being led by Gatlin Downey, which less horsepower at the front is going to squeeze them even more together. I'm a little frightened. Is that Morgan Fuller? Oh boy, she's back. Fuller's back. After a great run at the Royale, a great run at Homestead, and now she's in the battle here at Dega. She is just continuing this hot streak. What a performance out of her. And Cody Lamas now pushes Schaefer. Lamas and Schaefer are battling for the last spot in owners points. This battle between them is a lot more important than anyone else right now. They want owners points more than anything in the world. Here comes Carson Bowers, pushed by Philip Scott. Scott makes it 4 wide for the lead. Oh boy. People are getting risky now. The pack is tightened back up, and we're back racing here. It ain't just a pack of 4 anymore. Question is, where's Roush? Roush is there. Hurley's there. They could play a factor again before the end of this. Connor Monaco pushing the Super Speedway King. Mulcher's back in this. The pole sitter. Even though Roush is not in this to win, his team still is, and you bet that they're gonna push for him. Give it everything they've got. And Shepard, if anyone could pull it off, it's the guy who won here in 2012, the first time we came here. And look at that! Look at the pack! Oh, they're so dangerous. This is Dega. This is absolutely Dega. And again, Rahal and Duncan nowhere to be seen. There they are. There's one. Where's the other? All on his own. He's hoping, praying for a wreck, and there is! Brock's involved! Oh no! There they go! Rahal gets some damage. Brock got some damage. And now Duncan has got to be a little happy he was out of that pack. Scott's in it. Jones is in it. Monaco, Halleck, Paulson, Rahal got damage. Bowers, Angels pretty much out of it. Hercules. So much damage for so many people. And it's Aiden Shepard who leads. We'll be back. What happened? So it would be Cordell Paulson and Gatlin and Cody Lamas getting a little too close together, and they would go around sending the whole pack in disarray. Fuller, another great day ruined by a wreck, but a lot of people involved in this one. It's the big one here in Dega. So many people with damage. Wolfstein, I think, got through that unscathed. Yes, he did. Great avoidance out of Schaefer. But that's going to change the game completely. On board, Wolfstein von Schaefer here, as he'd watch it happen in front of him, just trying to keep it on the brake, keep it off the wall. Get a little clip off of Cordell Paulson. And have to avoid all the carnage on the apron, and Schaefer would get through it with minimal damage. but good avoidance out of Von Schaefer, and we're back under caution here at Dega. We'll be back. So this is really big. This is championship amputations because Brock is in the pits with damage. Paulson is in the pits with damage. Rahal is in the pits with damage. That is 3 out of the top 4 in points. Where's the other one? 16th. Even he's not right here. This is huge for people to make up time in this championship, to make up spots, and especially this guy, who we thought was out of the championship fight, but he may have just been put right back in the title fight. All right, cars are set up and ready to go. Lights are out. Who's out of the race? It's Jones, Johnson, Halleck, Pericles, Scott, Connor Monaco, Morgan Fuller, and Sean Angel. Fuller had such a good going. Roush and Hurley are a lap down, so if we go into overtime, they will not be able to participate. Rahal and Brock are still here, keep in mind, but a lot of damage should keep them slow. Duncan, it's Dega, so we can make up the time, but he'll have to move. With less than 10 to go, we're coming to 9 to go. He needs to move and quick if he wants a chance of this win. I'd say anyone in the top 10 has a fully realistic chance to win this. And even some of the guys like Benyako, Thaber, Rowe, they have a chance. Bowers has damage though, so I'm not sure about him. They have a chance too. So it's really anyone's game, but I'm focusing on this guy, John Arndt. He still wants that win before he retires. He's only got a few more races left in his career, and he's P4 right now with less than 10 to go. This is the biggest chance he's gonna get. But isn't it fitting? His second race back in the 34 car since his injury, his concussion back at Cardiala, and it's a track that he knows all too well, and with less than 10 to go, he'll be leading. Oh boy, it's one of the legends of the sport as we come out of turns 3 and 4. Pace car coming in this time, 9 laps to go this time around, and it's the Superspeedway King, Aiden Shepard, who will lead it back down to the green flag. His teammate started the race, and he wants to end it. Roush Racing Enterprises wants to go to victory lane at their home track. It may not be Roush, but could it be Shepard? Could it be Mulcher? As we come through the tri-oval, 9 laps to go. Green flag is back in the air. How are the guys in the back? How slow? Not as slow as you would think. Interesting. So Brock and Rahal could try to make up spots. They have time. Here comes Arndt. Again, he's determined for that win. He's got Finn Guy behind. These two do not have a good relationship, though. They have had a bad relationship in the past in this series. Back when they were teammates, and yeah, Finn Guy, no love between them. He'll go down. Oh, Curtis! That's a manufactured teammate you almost just took out. He doesn't care. He's going for a spot. Shepard leads the race through 3 and 4. Shepard wants a win. Finn Guy wants one more win on his resume before he goes. Curtis wants his first career win. Jackson wants his 7th career win. Same with Arndt. Darrell wants his 2nd. Windhelm wants his 2nd. Mulcher wants his 4th? 5th? Alog wants his 1st since 2013. Rowe wants his 3rd of the year. Benyako's in this as well. He wants his first career win. As we roll down the back street, it's Jeffrey Finn Guy who leads out front over Shepard. Uh-oh. We've seen this before. Wait, hold on. It's Finn Guy, Shepard, and Jackson. This is a rematch of Pensacola back in 2017. These exact 3. Uh-oh. It ended with Finn Guy winning last time because Shepard and Jackson couldn't stop fighting. We're back in the exact same scenario, except Shepard and Jackson are flipped. Is Jackson gonna let Shepard challenge? Is he gonna make it so that Finn Guy gets out of the lead? Jackson does not have a good relationship with either of the 2 guys in front of him, but the one guy he does have a good relationship with is the guy right behind him, Hans Windhelm. But Windhelm's not even gonna go with him. No, Windhelm wants spots. He's been aggressive all day. But no, he's not gonna go for it. He can't go for it. And now, down the inside. This looks all too familiar. Now it's Jackson working with the 58 and the 88, which again is also a callback to, I believe, 2015 Armory Digital, when it was Caesar and the 88 who became victorious when they worked together. And now Jackson takes second, and we are literally back in Pensacola 2017. Same scenario. Finn Guy out in front while Jackson and Shepard fight for second. Are you going to make the same mistake twice? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If you lose to Finn Guy for the same reason, that's all on you. You can't just let him go again. Finn Guy continues to lead out front. Oh, they're making the same mistake. It's the same mistake. You gotta stop fighting. You can't just do this again. You can't just let him get away again. Okay, so Ray Hall's a little slow. Well, not Brock. Brock's making some spots, but he's still a little slow. Duncan's trying to make spots because of it. We look at the front. Jackson, a push from the 88. We'll get him ahead of the 34. Okay. Please stop fighting. Jackson has got to be hitting himself right now. He knows what's happening. He knows this situation with himself and Finn Guy. And now, Monarch. Uh-oh. Freeze is back. Windhelm's back. Monarch's looking strong. Again, they are going for a rank B spot, and they're going to fight for it. Curtis, are you going to stick with him? Yes. Okay. Jackson has a partner that is working with him here. Is Curtis actually going to stay with him? Nope. Nope. He's got a teammate. There's no way he's going to work with Jackson when he's got a teammate lined up behind him. Another manufacturer teammate there, and another teammate back. Ford is in a great spot right now, but they need to keep pushing. They need to get up to Finn Guy. Here comes Art. Oh, God. It's getting intense, but you gotta catch the 40. You cannot let him go. Is Windham gonna let his teammate in? He can't. He's got to worry about Darrell, and I think Darrell's gonna take him here. So Curtis will have no help. Art will have no help. They gotta work together. Yeah, Curtis blocking his line. He's not gonna risk it. Good choice. Through 1 and 2. Curtis, you gotta go, and you gotta go now. Art with Darrell now. Shepard and Rowe. Griffin. Jackson. All trying to come up into this. Nope. Curtis, not enough speed. And now Art will take him. Everyone's giving it a go, trying to catch the 40, but none of them are getting close enough. Oh, Darrell pushes the 88 up the track, tried to get low. He can't. Here comes Rowe. Pushed by Griffin. 3 manufacturer teammates behind Rowe. How long are they going to work with Rowe, if at all? Oh, Art blocks off Rowe. He'll get the draft. Art, this is your biggest chance to win a race. Out of any time you could win a race, now is your chance. You gotta go. No, I think Finn Guy's got this. I think Finn Guy is going to win the same way he won back in Pensacola in 2017 because people were too busy fighting for second, fighting to get the chance to fight Finn Guy, that no one actually is fighting with Finn Guy. Through the tri-oval. Uh-oh, Roush could play a factor. White flag is in the air for Jeffrey Finn Guy, trying to break his own record and become the oldest winner in Elite's history, 38 years old. And he leads. Rowe and Jackson push behind. I don't think they have enough. This is down to Roush. How are you going to get through him? If you're going to get through him, he doesn't. He's held up. Oh, boy. We are rolling through 3 and 4. They're still not there, and it's gonna end the same way as Pensacola 2017. And out of the last corner, Shepard and Jackson fighting with each other as we're through the tri-oval. And Jeffrey Finguy will take the win, the oldest winner in Elite history here at Talladega. And the exact same way it ended before. And Finguy is 2-0 against the combo of Shepard and Jackson. What a performance out of Finguy. He got the lead and no one was able to keep him, to get up to him and challenge him. And he ran away. Kept a nice safe distance between himself, not too far to where he'd lose the drop, but not too close to where he'd be susceptible for a challenge. And Jeffrey Finguy, once again, wins at a super speedway. It's a great performance and definitely a great win for the 40. And yeah, Shepard going out there and going to take an extra lap. A second place in his second race back is amazing for him. The Monarchs didn't have as amazing a finish as they would have wanted, but still a 5-13-14 is huge for that team. But the biggest story of them all is the championship amputation between Brock and Rahal getting in an incident, Duncan not being up there to challenge, and Jackson finishing third. The championship is back on. It is not over yet. As we finish it up here in Talladega. Congratulations to Jeffrey Finguy, 38 years old, and he's back to victory lane. I believe that is his, I think it's his 5th career win. It's his 4th. I think it's his 4th career win for Jeffrey Finguy, and what could be his last before he retires at the end of the year. So congratulations to Jeffrey Finguy. Let's go look at your finishing results. So it's Jeffrey Finguy taking the win here. Shepard and Jackson line up behind him the same way we finished back in the 2017 Pensacola race. Jay Durrell, it's a great performance in 4th. Curtis in 5th. Art in 6th. Ray in 7th. Rowe in 8th. Griffin in 9th. And the pole sitter, Kieran Malcher, will round out your top 10. Great result for people like CL Van Aller. The Monarchs still finished really well. This is going to be good for their championship. Duncan's going to get a good boost for his title fight. I think Rahal still has his points lead. Yeah. Rahal definitely still has his points lead. But it's definitely a lot closer now. The title fight is back on. And the Trailblazer luck didn't continue. They end 19th and out of the race down in 35th. So that definitely could have been better. Roush, his home race, it went wrong so quickly. And it's unfortunate for him that he'll just have to wait another day to win here at Dega. But, oh boy, I can't believe the title fight is right back in this again. As the cars are going to roll into Denver, Texas, that is, at the Denver Speedway Roval. And we got 3 road course races back to back to back coming up, which is Denver and then the 2 Provo races. And then it's the finale, the doubleheader of Las Vegas, to end the 2018 season. So lots of exciting racing left, but there isn't much left until we crown a champion. Congratulations to Jeffrey Finguy taking the win here at Talladega, and we will see you all next time as we head down to Texas. 3 rounds left on the calendar. Next time. Ciao.